C-Doc again.
Mama said.
Yes, y'all. Welcome back. It's Tuesday night.
Beat Nuts in the house.
Beat Nuts in the house.
Mob, you know what I'm saying?
Lench Mob in the house. Yeah, we taking it back. Gonna have some fun tonight. Of course, it wouldn't be an episode of It's C-Doc again without audio issues. Hopefully, though, audio issues won't be too bad. So we're gonna see what we can do. Yeah. And that's that. Anyway, hope everybody's doing well out there. I'm gonna go over to my co-host, So Chuckified. How are you, sir?
Good. West side in this motherfucker tonight. That's what I'm talking about.
Word up.
West Coast.
As you got your shirt? Yep.
Oh yeah, baby. I got the
Yeah.
took a beating to get that shirt. Literally.
It was worth it.
That was my replacement shirt. My first shirt was I got ganked in '89. It's all good.
Yes, well, yeah, it's all good. It's all good.
I learned that you don't wear a white turtleneck and rip away Jordan pants to an Ice Cube concert.
You learned the hard way.
I deserved it.
You know?
I look at it as a learning moment now.
Yeah, that was a teachable moment, as they say.
That's
And
right.
speaking of teachable moments, Jennifer Jenny.
What? Okay, now I gotta do it too.
There you go.
Boy.
Throw 'em up. Throwing up the dubs.
Yeah.
Because I'm the only one that's actually here. West.
That's
Point.
true. Yeah, that is true. You are the only.
Yeah, on our crew. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we still talking about the infamous concert that you never saw?
Yes.
I saw all of it until Cube came on.
Who opened?
Oh Lord, dude, it's a long time ago.
And you have some memory issues, so
We could be.
Yeah. Well, I can tell you it wasn't NWA. I know
Right.
that for a fact.
No, and you can be sure it wasn't like Young MC or somebody like that. Yeah.
Right.
I want to say that PE was on that tour.
Oh, wow.
Maybe not. I don't know.
I would have thought they would headline, but
Yo-Yo was there.
okay, that makes sense.
Heavy D was there.
Hey, speaking of Yo-Yo, never
Jam
mind, you
Master
walked away.
Jennifer O'Jenny. Woohoo!
There you go.
That's me, Jam Master.
Double JOJ.
The
Reppin'
OJ.
Yag, reppin' Yag
Yeah.
food tonight.
Absolutely.
There you go. Hell to the Yag. Yag.
Repping the Yag Fow Fow.
Yep, the Yag Fow Fow. Yag Fow Fow, y'all. Oh, my wife wants to know where M-Rock is. M-Rock is working on his album tonight. So to replace him, is Flatlock.
Oh, damn.
I was waiting for you to come back. I was about to introduce you with the yo-yo shout out.
I heard when I was running down the hall laughing as I went to go get a drink. So
I was like,
yeah,
yeah.
here we
Right
are.
as you got up, I was about to bring you on, but oh well.
Yeah.
Oh good. How are
How's
you,
everybody?
sir?
I'm good. How's everyone tonight?
We are here and excited, man.
Yeah.
A-okay.
This is
Jenny is
freaking dream come true tonight.
Jenny, how are the nails this evening? Is the nail game strong? Oh no.
I told you there was collateral damage.
I thought there would be
bloody
some
back.
replacement nails.
There was collateral damage that we got to work through.
I see. Okay. It's a process.
It is.
It is.
Okay.
It is
They will come back though.
Your nails will come back. It sounds like a Celine Dion song.
On the on the flip side, they'll be back.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, we got a great show tonight. I'm really excited about this. This, an OG, a legend.
Absolutely.
Glad to have him back.
Absolutely.
You know, it was a long time, man. After coming out the gate with the Lench Mob, just so glad he's back. And I see also, I'm gonna bring him on first. One of the partners in the label that J-Dee is on, a brother I've known for a while, down with PE, Big Casper.
Hey.
What's up, guys?
What's happening, Casper? How are you, sir?
All right, how y'all doing?
Good.
What's cracking? What's up, Flatline?
What's going on? How are you, sir?
Man, I'm out here in the desert, baking like cakes.
Yep. It's warm in Seattle too.
Trying to stay cool.
Yeah, it's warm everywhere.
Yeah.
Hello, Jenny.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm doing all right.
I seen you in here throwing up the dubs.
Jen's our LA connection. So.
How long did it take you to learn to do that, Jenny?
Listen, I can do it all.
She
I can
came out
even
the
sea
womb.
walk. Come on.
Wow.
For real? You can see walk?
I could, yeah. If I was,
I gotta see that. I gotta see that.
That's you have to ask
what?
J-Dee about that because I was at K-Day forever and ever and ever and ever and ever.
Right.
Learned from the best of them.
Well, hey, I'm not gonna waste any more time. Let's bring the man on.
Can we please?
Yeah, from the Lench Mob. There we go. You got props, Flatline? There it is. Yep. There it is. I brought props. I got the wax. I got that.
You got the shirt.
Freedom
Yeah.
Guy.
Oh,
AK. We got no class.
Don't pull out an 8-track.
12. Don't give me any ideas.
Don't pull out an 8-track.
Yep.
Grills in the store.
Yeah.
Wow.
And this I got in college. Record changed my life. And anyway, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, J-Dee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
JD's got props too.
I brought it home from the joint. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
It's the only thing I brought with me. It's the only thing I brought. Daddy in a good attitude. It's the only thing I came home with is that Lench Mob tape and a good attitude. You know where I got that tape from? I bought that tape in the child hall.
Really?
It's a Hatchapee State Prison for a chicken quarter.
Wow.
You want me to say this again? I bought my Lench Mob tape back from a dude in the child hall on a Sunday, in the snow, football Sunday, in Tehachapi Mountains, in the joint, and he was selling it for a chicken quarter. And this dude yelled out and said, "Hey, J-Dee, this boy got your tape for sale. You want to buy it?" And I was so mad that my tape was for sale in the prison child hall for a piece of chicken. I had to get it out the streets, y'all. I gave up my chicken.
Yeah, that's right. Took one for the team.
Had to give up the chicken.
My chicken, so that's the only one y'all getting from me tonight. That's a deep, dark secret.
Yeah, well, you still got your tape.
I still got my tape though.
And I doubt that dude still has the chicken. So
Yeah, well, I don't know what happened to that chicken. I've been sent to Long Beach.
Oh.
I want, man. Thank you for bringing me on the show, C-Doc. I had so much fun listening to Chill and you. I just asked him like, bro, who the hell are you talking to? And then he turned me on to you guys, bro. I was asleep and I apologize. And then I got
No, it's all good.
doing a little homework and brushing up on some shit and looking. I'm like, man, these cats been around.
It's all good, man. We're
Jennifer just woke me up and told me she was at K-Day, but she was at K-Day when K-Day was K-Day.
yeah.
Thank you.
Back in the day.
Yeah, back in the day when K-Day was K-Day. You know? So yeah, she know JJ Johnson, fool. Y'all, if y'all don't know JJ Johnson, y'all don't know K-Day. You know, that's how far I go back. It go way
JJ Johnson. Tell him, J-Dee. Don Tracy.
Don Tracy. Oh my God. And then
Lisa Canning.
Then Greg come from Texas. Then Greg Mack come in from Houston. Greg came from Texas. And then Russ Parr came in and kicked up the dust with Bobby Jimmy.
Yep.
Absolutely. You talking about run the skating ring like I was telling JOJ. The skating ring, oh my goodness. K-Day ran World on Wheels.
Okay, J-Dee. We were doing a live from whatever
Jenny
roller
in space.
Right? What the hell is going on? We were doing a live from whatever roller rink. And Greg was just about to go live and cut it on, and Henji was on the turntables. And what was the first thing that went out over the air? And my name is Henry motherfucking G.
G. I was like, yo, live. That's a hot mic. This is not him yelling.
Yeah.
He wasn't. That was crazy.
The best thing ever. Greg ran to the wall and yanked the thing out of the wall. I was in the radio station, jumped across the desk and wiped the board clean. And my name is Henry.
Hey, did you guys get a phone call from the FCC?
No, we caught it fast enough. We caught it fast enough. That was like the first thing that went out over the air, but either they weren't listening or something, but no, nothing ever happened.
Hey, they lucky they had you at the helm. Shit. Hey, because K-Day, you never know. You never know what's gonna happen. You know, a lot of people don't know that K-Day created a long, strong wave, like 79, 80. And it rolled for like about 10 years. About 9 straight years, it just was hot. From like 79 to 89, right after Knee Deep dropped from George Clinton, Parliament, Funkadelic. When that dropped, bro, I promise you, that summer, 1980, I was a kid. I was 12. That summer, all the way to that Compton College concert I just told you about, Jenny, with KRS-One, K-Day was the only station that people came to LA to listen to.
Yep.
You may get a grown-up person, you know, oh shit, my bad. That's QD3.
Oh.
Whoa. Wow.
I need to try to silence that shit. But that's QD3. But yeah, you would probably get an adult to try to like do the KGLH thing because it was a station in the community. K-Ace was a station in the community. KGFJ was a station in the community. And but nobody effed with K-Day. K-Day was like the station, and it broke hip hop records. It broke CIA. It broke Stereo Crew, and that's prior to NWA. You feel me?
Right.
They gave them dudes a shot. So, you know, shout out to the legends there. You know, and shout out to Jenny for being a part of that history. You know.
Yep. Woo!
I'll take that.
Give her roses now.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep.
Let her get her.
So
K-Day was the thing.
So Jay, how did you get start, man? How did you get into hip hop and decide that you wanted to rhyme?
Two things happened at two different stages of my life. First stage, I got into hip hop when I heard that the macaroni was soggy and the chicken was mushy and the tastes like wood. You know,
Right.
I didn't like that. My mother thought it was a fad, and I didn't even know what a effing fad was. So I was like, you know, then I found out what a fad was. I was like, oh no, this ain't about to play out, Ma. You tripping? And so I fell in love with hip hop with Rapper's Delight. When did I want to do it? When I first heard Run DMC yell, "It's like that, and that's the way it is." Right then and there, I told my mother in 1982. I came back from my Uncle Jam's Army dance at I don't know if Jennifer remember this spot, the Playpen of all places, the Playpen.
Yep.
You know, and it was an Uncle Jam's Army spot that Roger Clayton ran. You know, shout out to him, rest in peace. And
Yeah.
I told my mom that night when I came home, I don't know when and I don't know where I'm gonna make a record. I'm gonna make a record. That was 82. Come 89, Ice Cube roll up on me and say, "Hey, I just left NWA. Are you still writing?" And guess who I was working for? The same dude I told y'all about, my wife's Uncle Melvin, the security guard job. And Cube stopped me at the warehouse on La Brea and Rodeo, called me outside, let me hear a rough draft of America's Most Wanted in 89. And the rest, like they say, is history. I was like, I fell in love with this shit. I ain't gonna lie. You know?
Wow.
I fell in love in 79. In 89, Cube allowed the dream to come to life, flew me to New York. And guess who I did? Y'all already know. Shit, Chuck.
Yep.
You already know. Chuck. Yes.
Yeah.
Original.
There it
I'm
is.
in the third row. I'm in the third row, the sixth row, and the ninth row because they duplicated the rows.
Right?
we didn't have that many people to come out, so they duplicated the rows. So I'm on row 3, 6, and 9. Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, Q.
Yeah.
That's dope. I didn't realize because I think Sir Jinx had posted up somewhere taking the original photo out on the street somewhere. I didn't realize it wasn't taken downtown, and that that was added in later.
We took that photo in front of Ice Cube mom's house. I got a picture of me and Dub C hugging each other, and I'm holding a 40 ounce, a hot ass 40 ounce, because we had like a case of Old English for props. And we took that picture. They took that picture on the ladder from the Ice Cube mom's house. And you know what? Shout out to Sir Jinx though, because he is instrumental in all of this shit happening for him. Because Cube asked him after we met, that encounter, that chance encounter. Cube asked him, you know, what's up with J-Dee? Do you think we should try this out with him because he's so known in the neighborhood? And he was like, yep. And Jinx stamped it, just that easy. Stamped it. And from that point forward, man, I ended up performing with him at a BRE event in 1990, you know, April.
Oh my God. I haven't heard that in a long time.
Man, BRE, remember that? Jack the Rapper and BRE?
Yep.
Yeah. That's when hip hop was hip hop, y'all, you know?
How was that when you went to New York to work on America's Most Wanted?
Don't even F with me. That's like a kid in the candy store. First of all, it started off at Echo Sound. We're doing a documentary on Echo Sound. But it started off like a kid in the candy store because I met Chuck-D. And Chuck-D sat down with me at an apartment on Franklin in Hollywood. And then we had breakfast and we ended up at Echo Sound. And I was so excited to be around Ice Cube and Chuck-D as a young rapper and an artist coming out of backyards. And, you know, in love with the culture. All I did was spend 3 hours talking shit. Am I breaking up?
Yeah, the sound is weird.
Okay.
Do you happen to have any headphones?
No, but I got these earbuds. I think if I try to use this setting and link it, I might lose you guys.
Well, we can try.
If you want me to, I will. You know, I ain't scared to do too much of nothing. Hold on.
As we're waiting, I want to give a shout out to the homie Spook One Kill Skills in the house.
Let's actually shout out to one. With the echo.
We're gonna try it. I'm trying it right now, fella.
And Hassan.
Trying it right now.
Yes,
What up,
Al
Hassan?
J. I got to talk to Al J today.
LJ, I see him there now. I'm going through the comments. What's up, brother?
Oh shit! Not this. I gotta forget this device.
Oh shit.
Sorry, guys.
Sometimes
I'm still learning.
It's all good.
No problem.
Yep, it is all good, man.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna mute Casper. I'm gonna mute you for right now. I'm gonna test something. I think we might be getting feedback just from the speaker going back into your microphone. That might be what was happening with J-Dee as well.
Okay.
I'm gonna mute myself too.
Oh shoot! I don't know.
Well, this is all kinds of fun. It's technical issues again.
It is. They're back.
And
Yeah, we
we've
haven't
had
had it.
such a run.
I know. That's why they came back. They're like, fuck y'all.
Yeah.
With the Lench Mob remix.
Who's doing that?
That's
Oh,
me.
Lord Kel's in the building.
Ah, there we go. Figured I'd play some, interim music.
Yeah.
Yo, man, I was in college. It was my first year of college. I was hanging out at the radio station, and the homie Professor Dab showed me the ad for the Lench Mob album. It was coming out soon. I'm like, yo, there's gonna be a Lench Mob album. Bugging. The day it came out, man.
It's a monumental album.
It really is.
Yeah.
Oh, dope.
Can you guys hear me?
I'm gonna kill the music.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're quiet, but you're there. Can you hear us?
Yeah. It's jacked up. I'm trying to do all I can and solve this technical difficulty. You talking this?
It's all good.
You talking this? Yeah, we miss you. He said, "Yeah, you're here. We see you, but you're quiet." I love it. Flatlock. I love it. But that album, I didn't want to do that album, and I'm having difficulty with this crappy headset.
Okay.
You know what?
All right.
My homie gave me that when I first came home. And I was like, what the hell is this? And he was like, I'm just giving you a headset. You can just Bluetooth it to your phone so you don't use your phone while you're driving. I said, so I don't hear the bullets flying at me, huh? Do South Central. You're trying to get me killed. I told him straight up, fuck these headphones.
Oh my God.
I should mention his name, but I love him. I should mention his name, but I love him. I should. I told him, fuck them headphones. And I wouldn't put them in. I put them on and at the Michelob Arena when Ice Cube performed because I wanted to be able to hear my phone ring in case my daughter called because we were out for the night, But other than that, I told my homie, man, fuck them headphones. You trying to get me to wear them while I'm out here for 6 months? And no, you don't want me to hear the bullets flying at me. That's South Central. It's a war going on. It's a war zone out there in South Central.
Yep.
No. So
So wait, you didn't want to do the Lench Mob album?
I hated it. I didn't like the songs. I wanted to be a gangster rapper. I hated it. Don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody.
Was it too political?
I hated it. You know why? Because that's not what me and Shorty was about. The beauty of it all was that the transformation had to take place. And that when it did, Shorty was already becoming a member of the Nation of Islam. And Ice Cube wanted us to kind of take the path of like street reporters. And I didn't want to be a street reporter. I wasn't a street reporter. I looked at it differently back then. But I was immature, And eventually it kind of snowballed into this project of self-awareness, if you want to use that. I'm not, because I've never became a member of the Nation. I just embraced some of the teachings. You know,
Right.
I like to smoke weed. I didn't eat bacon. You know, Brother Drew, shout out to Brother Drew from PE. Brother Drew said, you're going to have to stop that bacon shit. So I tell you, man, get the fuck up out of here. I'm from South Central, you know. And we ended up at Shoney's in North Carolina. And I pigged out on this buffet one morning, on a Saturday morning in between shows. And I pigged out and threw up everything. And excuse me, but I threw up everything. And after that, I didn't eat pork anymore. So Cam had me stop eating red meat. And then this Lench Mob project came. And we got to be street politicians? No, I'm a gangster rapper. He said, no, I don't want you to be a gangster rapper because ain't nobody going to believe all of us talking the same shit at the same time. We need to tell a different story. And so we told the story as a street politician on a mission, like a reporter.
Right.
And I was mad, bro. I ain't gonna even lie. And I told Q, man, I don't want to do this shit. You know, he was like, well, you need to write this. So I did Ain't Got No Class. I did All on My Nutsack, Lost in the System, Freedom Got AK. I started that out with him, but who you gonna shoot with that? Those were my songs on that 10 song disc, you know. We couldn't even write everything like we wanted it to, so you came with those fillers in the intro, inside the head of a black man, and also in the group. You know, those things were fillers, bro. Those weren't really songs, and it wasn't well thought out. It was just our young asses trying not to shadow him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We had to break away in a way, and that was the way he wanted us to break away. But I was developing an ideology that wasn't completely everything I believed and wanted. So for the sake of music, nah. You know, unfortunately what happened to me happened, and I was going to do a solo album with QD3, and Ice Cube was going to executive produce it. We laughed about that Saturday night out at Killer Shrimp because I wasn't going to do no second album, Planet of the Apes, and just go anti-government, anti-this, anti-that. I wasn't pushing like that. I was about to talk about them 3 motherfuckers that shot me. Them 3 niggas from South Central that shot me.
Right.
You know, I was trying to talk about them, but they wanted me to do this. And I was like, ugh. So when you get to Planet of the Apes, you don't hear J-Dee.
Right.
My shit was taken off. Everything was taken off. And then I was fighting a case that I didn't even, a crime that I didn't even do.
Yeah.
You had recorded vocals for Planet of the Apes?
Yeah, I did a song called McDonald's Is My Spot. I actually
Wow.
Yeah,
I did not know that.
Yeah, my brother actually knows the damn song. I can't remember all the words. But my brother knows the whole song. You know what I'm saying? So I tripped up that. I did McDonald's My Spot, Back to the Criminal set. And my brother Exhibit got a song called Back to the Criminal.
Oh, yeah.
And guess what he got sampled in there? The same shit from America's Most Wanted.
Right. Yep.
So I used to sit in the joint to be back. I used to sit in the joint and say, damn, man, I wonder if I stayed out, would I have done a song with Exhibit? Would I have just done a song with just me and Ice Cube, other than who you gonna shoot with that?
Right.
And I got blessed lately, bro. I did a song with Ice Cube. He named that one called Facts. And it's dope as hell. And he just shot the song to me about a week ago. And shout out to Cube, man, for believing in me and giving me this chance again, bro.
Well, I want to, even though you know, I'm disappointed to hear that you really didn't care for the album. Thank you for the album.
We love it.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all want to know what made me fall in love with it? 2 colleges, Spelman and Harvard. Now you talk about the contrast between the two.
Yeah.
An historically black college, HBCU, and fucking the Ivy League fucking scroll and key joint.
Right.
And I had these white kids in Harvard take me outside, sit me in the hallway, and we just sat on the ground in the hallway, and they picked our brains for like 6 to 8 hours, bro. And the fascination and the exchange of the cultures, bro, was just a motherfucking amazing, bro. I was like, ooh. So I fell in love with the song. I fell in love with Gorillas in the Mist. And by the time we made it to Ireland, some of those kids over there were just like so fed up in the 90s, bro, with that IRA shit going on.
Yeah.
And they were just like, they found their voice.
Right.
And then I fell in love with it. So I had to rescue it out the child hall to bring that full circle.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
My chicken, dude.
Yo, man, Buck the Devil. This is funny, but Buck the Devil is one of my all-time favorite songs. That shit is just like, what a way to start an album.
Yeah.
And here we go with verse 1.
J-Dee.
I was mad as a motherfucker when he did that. I couldn't say shit though. I was mad as hell when he did that. So I was just always trying to knock out shit the very first take. So I started one take Jake. I started doing one take Jake shit. And Q was like, man, you're getting better and better and better and better and better each song. And then we had this great conversation, and he was like, you know what? I'm going to show you how to do this. And Ice Cube gave me some advice in 1992 that I never ever forgot. He told me, when you want to write a dope song, write each line harder than the previous line. And I was like, whoa, how you do that? How do you ensure that?
Right.
He said, don't rush the song. If you got to sit that motherfucker down and come back to it, sit the song down and come back to it. And I guarantee you what you're trying to say is going to come to you. And it started happening. It started happening.
Wow. That's dope. That's deep too. Jeez.
Yeah.
Did you do one take on J-Dee's Gaffy?
I think that was like 3 hours of shit talking.
McDonald's.
I think Chuck D, Cube, and Jinx just spliced it up. I think that was like 3 hours of shit talking. Because I didn't rap one lyric.
No.
And he kept saying, well, what you used to do? And if you listen to the back of this person, the background of this person laughing uncontrollably, it's Chuck D. It's Carlton himself. Shout out to the great. Yeah. I love that brother. I haven't heard from him. I saw some things that he posted a long time ago, and I haven't heard from him. But shout out to that brother because he was so regimented and structured 32 years ago, bro, that I had no idea I was in the presence of greatness. You know what I mean? He brought me to Green Street and told me this is where Q was working. He brought me to Green Street in the Soho Village. I didn't have a place to sleep because we were living in Russell Simmons' buddy loft in Lower Manhattan, and Chuck lived in Long Island. And he was like, you can stay at the house if you want to, but my wife, Deborah, is not going to put up with the Newports. I slept on the floor in Russell Nim apartment, bro. I said, shit, I can't be police with the cigarettes, And he was just so disciplined in that I fell in love with him. I've been effing with Chuck D and Public Enemy since my 98 Oldsmobile, bro.
Yeah.
People don't even know about them. A lot of dudes don't even know about PE.
Yeah.
They know nothing about the dudes. They know nothing about where they came from, what drives them, the colleges they went to, levels of education these dudes have attained. They don't know shit about PE. And Chuck is a legend in his own right.
Yep. That's the homie.
That's the homie. The big homie from Wyoming.
So what was the first song that you rhymed on then? Was it Colorblind?
No, it was If You Don't Work, You Don't Eat. It was Dub C and the Mad Circle. You Don't Work, Don't Eat. He had an album called Ain't a Damn Thing Changed.
Ain't a Damn Thing Changed, yeah.
Yes, that's it. You Don't Work, You Don't Eat. Got to be like track 4, track 6, something like that. B8, Coolio, Dub, and Crazy Tunes.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, that's and I recently told somebody what Doug paid me for that. And they laughed. Like, did you accept it? I said I actually told him to give it to me. I was so happy to rhyme. I would have did it for free.
Yeah.
Doug was my brother. We grew up 3 blocks away from each other. Crazy Tunes, rest in peace, is my brother.
Yeah.
We grew up a few blocks from each other. So I was just so happy to rap and actually put words together. And let people really see me do my stuff. After that, the door kind of opened up. Cube was like, man, I'm going to, write the intro to the show. I started doing little intros to shows.
Yep.
Dub C doesn't get enough credit, man. He's or Ice Cube on tour, but man, he's a headliner.
Yeah. Low profile? Come on.
Yeah.
Come on, quit.
Yeah.
See, what a lot of people don't know, and I just told people recently, is Rhyme Syndicate. That's where Dub jumped off at. He hopped off the porch with Ice-T. Hi, baby
Yep.
girl.
Yep.
He hopped off the porch with Ice-T. I remember them doing Yo MTV raps in like 89, 88, 89, and Dub sitting behind Ice-T with the Rhyme Syndicate t-shirt on and repping the Syndicate, you know. It was nothing else to rep back then. Shit.
Right. I was
No Lench Mob.
I was watching Yo MTV Raps this morning because they got them on Paramount Plus now. Some of the OG episodes, and they had the video for King T's bass, and I had totally forgot that Ice pops up out of the limo at the end of the video.
Oh yeah.
White limo
Wow.
on Dayton's. The white limo on Dayton's.
Yep.
It's a white limousine on Dayton's. That's my homeboy Champ limousine. And Champ brought Ice-T to the video when Tila sitting there, saw Ice-T pull up and the big homie Ice-T pull up and come out the moon on him.
Yep.
And I was like, oh shit. I really want to do this rap stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because when you hear about a video back then, bro, everybody doesn't shoot videos. The video was the equivalent to a movie in the ghetto.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
It was the equivalent of a movie in the ghetto, so you had a righteous treatment already written, and people executed it for the label. You know what I mean? And so the way that they did it, you know, oh man, the King T, I love King T. I had King T sign a hat recently. He got mad at me. He said, "Man, did you really send him over there to sign and autograph this hat?" I said, "You a legend, bro. You a legend. You know, Don't think that I don't love my legends. I'm giving you your flowers now. That hat going in my man cave. Sign my motherfucking hat for I'll bust you out." He just looked at me and told me, "J-Dee, you stupid as fuck." He just looked at me and said, "You stupid." Then he just signed it and shit though. He signed it, cussing me back out. Signed it. But I give my legends they flowers, bro. That's why I did put it all together with the chill. You know, when I did J-Dee's Revenge, I did put it all together for the OGs, for Alonzo Williams, for Ice-T coming with 6 in the morning. That's gangster rap. That's the birth of it. LA wasn't no gangster rap town in the 80s. If you know your fucking hip hop, LA wasn't a gangster rap town. It was a techno hop town, bro.
Right.
Bobby, Jimmy, the Critters, Russ Parr, the LA Dream Team, the Wrecking
Egyptian
Crew,
Lover.
Egyptian Lover, Greg Toussaint, my motherfucking homeboy. You know, just so many
Arabian
different people.
Arabian Prince.
Look at the NWA album. And Arabian Prince, he winded up with the Tammy Girl. That's the NWA album. The first NWA album got the Tammy Girl.
Yeah.
Them dudes, that wasn't gangster shit. That wasn't. I come from a gangster shit background. But the birth of it began there, and it took form. And when Ice kicked it off, it was gorgeous.
Yeah.
I love it. I'm sorry for
So-
talking too much.
No. You're the guest. You're supposed to.
I got a quick question. So, historically, I know that you met Easy before Cube. Is that right?
I met Eazy-E in Compton in like '84 when he was selling his thing, you know, and his cousin Horse that had got killed in his blazer somewhere in West LA. Horse and Eazy always went back and forth, and I used to get stuff from Horse. I used to hustle in the streets, bro. If you ever read the book Original Gangsters by Ben Westhoff, I went crazy in the streets of Compton in the '80s. And so I knew Eazy back then, you know, before the Suzuki Jeep. You know. And then I remember selling crates of records to all the mom and pop shops in my hood and rhodium swap meets and stuff like that. But I knew Eazy before they even came to Eazy with the proposal of Ruthless and running some shit. Eazy was a little D-boy in the hood. You know, Eric was a legend. Eric was respected. He didn't play that shit. He was a little, you know, a little pocket of dynamite. He was something else. But he was a G, you know?
Yeah.
So what was it like? So obviously you aligned with Cube and whatnot. whatnot. So when he broke off from NWA, what was the feeling when he dropped No Vaseline? You around during that?
Well, that's you, Chuckified, right?
Yeah.
It's so many stories about how No Vaseline came. I'm gonna give you the quick version.
All right.
Ice Cube kicked all our ass out the studio. Ice Cube kicked all of us out the studio because I kind of liked fuck it, I ain't gonna say I kind of liked it. I pulled up to the studio banging, NWA niggas for life, and I told Cube, man, we got to do something about this shit they talking, bro. They talking shit, and this album is bumping. And Cube said, man, let me see that. And he took I think I just got a CD player in my car, so I was bumping the shit out of it. He took the CD and flew it into the middle of the street where Paramount Studios was. and said, I mean, he literally did like this and said, like a frisbee, and said, fuck them niggas, why you listening to that shit? And kicked everybody out the studio. I'm laughing. We at Paramount. DJ Poole and Chili Chill, I think, are the only two people he let stay in there. In about 2.5 hours, the door opens. He emerges from the inside, and we hear, "Goddamn, I'm glad y'all set it off." And I was like, "Ooh, we finna fight all. We about to fight all them niggas when we see that." I'm sorry, my language, but I said we about to fight all them dudes when we see that. And it just blew up. And I went to a pool party in Calabasas, and I remember getting kicked out the pool party. I don't know if it was Easy's pool party. I know it wasn't Dre's, but it was Easy's pool party at DOC's, and No Vaseline got played. And it didn't even get past the first verse before that shit went into the water. And that's the kind of temperature that was going on in the 90s. I'm so glad everybody rich as fuck now but don't care about that silly shit. I am so thankful that everybody, your fathers and grandfathers and mature enough businessmen to know that silly stuff don't matter. It was hip hop. We were young. We had vinegar in us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, Cube did a really good job of just putting that to an end quick.
Yes, he did.
That's a classic. See, but that's all it takes is, to be pissed off. That's all it takes is to be pissed off at something.
Yep.
And I'm telling you, it's the greatest motivation.
Yep.
You could do two things with it: become destructive or constructive. I said, fuck it, let's get destructive with it in the 90s. In the 90s, let's get destructive with it, It was Death Certificate. That album was almost prophetic.
It was. It came
before the riot, so it was almost prophetic,
Yeah.
And you can't get mad. Thank you, sweetheart. You can't get mad. You can't get mad at what came after it. I mean, it wasn't like he kicked the riot off. The verdict is what spawned the riot. Rodney King wasn't even the epicenter of the riot. It was the verdict.
Yep.
So you can't blame Cube. You can't blame Rodney. But at the same time, this shit was so prophetic. This dude did so much with Death Certificate. I think it would probably be in the top 10 albums. And there's hundreds of hip hop albums, but if you had to pick the top 10, Death Certificate would get it.
Yeah. It's my number 2. It's my number 2. Hands down.
Yeah. Yeah. All bullshit aside, it is. My balls and my word is my number 1. And Death Certificate is my number 2. And that's my bucket list. I'm scratching stuff off my bucket list. I got a song with Ice Cube, and I am telling Scarface to come out of retirement right now because I want a song with Scarface.
That's what's up.
Amazing.
So,
Yeah.
Bucket list.
So the last Lench Mob song you did was Gorillas Ain't Gangsters?
That's the last Lench Mob song I did.
They came out because they didn't release the stuff that
They took my other stuff off the album.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
They took the other stuff off the album. I became a public nuisance. I'm somebody you didn't want to affiliate with. I was a pariah. I was the hip hop pariah. And I ain't talking about Mariah. So shit, what else can I do? I was mad at everybody. I was mad at everybody for 10 years. And I blocked blessing after blessing for 10 straight years. And I stopped being mad at all my brothers. You know what I'm saying? You can't ask somebody to give you something they don't have in them to give. So you can't be mad at them for not pledging something to you that you pledged to them. You know what I'm saying? And you can't turn music into gang shit. You just can't make the music the gang stuff. You just can't.
Right.
So I'm not into the gang culture to the point of destruction anymore. I'm not into being mad at what I already had happened. That happened 32 years ago, 30 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So how do you let that shit have that much power over you today? And Shorty passed away and gone on. I dedicated one of my videos to him. I'm not mad at him. T-Bone, shit, I told him you could do whatever you need to do with me and you can get some money together with music, but there's no need to be mad at them.
Yeah.
You know, that's childish.
I think one of the things that I was impressed when I was reading up on, you know, your recent stuff and what you got going on is how you took ownership and how you, like, you said, you know, I didn't do this, but I was still at fault, that kind of thing. And, you know, to me, and I've been in, you know, I've been in 12-step groups, and some of the things that you've said really resonated with me with that. And, you know, that forgiveness sounding that you had, that really, that spoke to me. I'm getting a little, you know, kind of bitch on here, but whatever.
Well, Chuck, I got the gist of it. This sound like you swam over here saying it to me. I swear it did. Like you was splashing. And that shit was cool what you said. And I heard about the recovery groups and shit. And I was just like watching you swim to me. And I was like, fuck it, man. I'm listening. And I appreciate what you said. I love you for saying it. I make humor, bro. I did 28 years in maximum security joints. You gotta come home lighthearted, bro, or this shit will get too serious too fast.
Yep.
And I mean no disrespect by smoking weed, because I don't smoke cigarettes or nothing. But I took my 12-step recovery serious, but not in the sense of drugs. Drugs wasn't the problem. The lifestyle and the thinking was the problem. You know what I'm saying? And because I had so much fucking trauma as a young man and as a child that was unaddressed, then the only way to cope with the shit was a little bit of Hennessy, some weed, and some violence. You know what I'm saying? So once you get past the bullshit and you can identify the problem, you can address it and resolve it. That's what I had to do before I came home. So that's what make me a little different than motherfuckers, which make me stay out of the streets a lot more because everybody ain't thinking the way I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Everybody ain't in recovery. So I got to think a different way and move a different way.
Yeah, and I appreciate what you said because there are plenty of people that are in recovery that don't really suffer from alcohol or drugs. It's their outlook. It's their outlook on life.
That's what it is. It's unresolved trauma. Anytime some shit going on with any of us that we don't resolve correctly, the closest person to us is going to get it. That's just how it go with any human being. So you can be an addict, you can be sober for 19 months and still be an asshole. You know what I'm saying? The thing is that you have to address self first. And I take that all the way back to, you know, you saying taking responsibility. You know, responsibility requires you to get real with yourself. You know, what role do I play in this shit that's doing all this damage to my life? You can't keep crying saying it's their fault. What role am I playing in this shit? How much damage did I do to this family? I know who pulled the trigger, But if I wouldn't have reacted to this shit and just let it slide and not be triggered, making this dude my last straw, you understand what I'm saying? And then he received all the shit that I've been through as a kid and a young adult, and I just had enough. Even though I didn't pull the trigger, the shit that I started took a life. That's not something you always forgive, bro. So
Right.
I'm humble. You know, I'm humble as a mug. I'm humble, man, and I don't take it lightly, but I'm not a murderer, and I'm not finna sit here and act like I murdered somebody. But at the same time, I'm not gonna act like I wasn't involved in it. Yeah. I'm just not a rat. I'm guilty. I'm just not a rat. I started this shit. I'm just not a rat. So because I wouldn't snitch, they was like, you would give up a multi-million-dollar career, you stupid such and such and such. You would give up all of this money just to protect your homeboy? It wasn't the homie I was protecting. Any addict know that it was the beliefs that I was protecting. It's the shit that I learned in the house that I took to the street and reinforced. That made me say it didn't matter who I was with. I wasn't telling them. So it don't matter who I was with. I could have been with all four of y'all, all five of y'all. I wouldn't have told.
Yeah.
Because it was the values that I took to the streets and reinforced. I had to change the way I think, which means I had to change what I value. And if you value your life, your God, your family, your career, then you do the things that keep those things safe today. And that's how J-Dee moved. So that's why I said success is my revenge. When you see J-Dee's revenge, success is my revenge. It don't mean going to go get rich again or going to go get $1 million. It means successfully navigating this bullshit in these streets and society, in this industry, with this social media every day, and not becoming what you and I see that's selling or it's called entertainment.
Right. Yep.
Well, the hard rhymer decided to stop by and
there he is.
Give you a shout out, sir.
J-Dee, my hero. What's up, bro?
Tell him, man. Tell him that's you in the background laughing in that studio.
No, I just got in. I hear my echo in the back. I just hear helping my mom. Mom, I moved that. I'm at my mom's house, and you can see that the pictures on back of this wall of my drawings when I was I was like 12th grade, right? 12th grade. So I'm in my mom's crib corner. What up to everybody? J-Dee, big salute, man. Big salute, Big Cass.
What up, Chuck?
How you doing, man?
I love you, Chuck.
Bro, how you feel?
Love you. Man, it's good to see you, man.
It's good to see you still moving the heavy stuff for moms, too.
Hey, man, I try to keep it real and right, man. You know, I hear myself in the echo. I don't know if maybe I should take this headset off.
No, it's not you. It's the show.
Oh, so we like the old school echo 1 2 1 2.
Yeah. Yep.
Nah, I just want to give you a shout. I helped my mom get in the crib. She probably don't want me to say that, but you know, I just C-Doc hit me up. I had to wait till I got to the crib and helped her inside. I said I got to shout out, J-Dee, man. So yeah, man. We go back when you was a youth.
When I was a youth. Yeah, when this wasn't great. When the goatee didn't even touch.
Now, hey, J-Dee, now you really silver and black.
Yeah, if I ain't no Raider though, Chuck, you know I ain't no Raider though. That's y'all.
But we honored, man. The fact that there's so many. We talked about that. They here, you stronger than ever. And the minute that you release your song and your video, my man Flatline moved on it. And Flatline, he's a great alerter of whatever, once you have a career at 20 years, you consider a hip-hop god. So, J-Dee is one of the hip-hop gods, and you don't want to, you helped make one of the most seminal albums that really tied the East, West, North, South together, and you were part of that, bro.
brother. That comes
Yeah.
from you, brother. That's probably the heaviest I ever heard being said about J-Dee, bro. And I love you for the opportunity of just really seeing what it was about. Not understanding it completely, but seeing what it was about. I met Run, DMC. You took me to Soho on Green Street. You know, like I told him, man, I got stories. I told Rico, man, when I seen him a month ago at the Michelob Arena, I got so many stories. I'm talking about Kilimanjaro stories, bro. Like,
Yeah, man.
I love you, bro. Thank you for everything. And thank you for always pushing hip hop forward.
Man, you don't have to thank
Not
me
just
for
being an
anything,
activist, but just
Jay.
pushing the culture.
Hey, Jay, you don't have to thank me for anything. Only thing you got to thank me for is cleaning up that skit.
Yes, I do. Yeah, because I gave away too many real locations.
I said, Jay, this is not going to work, bro, because there's somebody that's on the other end of that skit that it was real.
Yeah,
Jay gave locations, and I said, no, you don't want to do that, man. We want to keep it fictional, and Jay understood that, and that was helpful.
Yeah,
He
that
was
makes
dry
so much
snitching.
sense too. I was telling on myself.
Yeah, it was one of the first skits ever.
Yeah, I was telling on myself. I was like,
He was keeping it a little bit too real.
Yeah, too damn real.
Yeah, man.
Like, yeah, trouble much sooner than the trouble that I got.
Yeah, but that's why we all here for each other, man. You know,
Hey,
we had to
Chuck,
be
I
older
love
brothers.
Man, you've been a big brother though. But the one thing I really, really want to say, I gotta thank you for, you kept pushing hip hop forward. And that's something that everybody didn't do. They gave into the dollar and what was hot right then. You kept the culture and what the culture was truly about, as well as what society and the world was really about. And that's called being in tune, brother. That's being informed. And everybody ain't informed.
Well, the only thing I feel, one of the things I regret is that, and it wasn't my fault either. It was just that in 1988 when we did that gig at Rikers, and they saw how we kind of like lit up Rikers prison in New York, and everybody was illuminated, and they got a little bit of brightness in their minds. That's when we got banned out of visits in U.S. prisons. And we always wanted to do like the Johnny Cash thing. But they said, man, once these brothers go in, man, brothers gonna start reading and looking at life different and you know, and I never really got a chance to transform cats on the inside, so they kept us from going on the inside that way.
And right now, my end game involves a lot of activism and a lot of prison reform, because I left a lot of innocent dudes. And you might not believe it, and some may do, knowing by statistics, that it's a lot of people in there, man, that just don't have a voice. You know what I mean? And a lot of places become so famous so fast when it comes to this prison reform and this innocent project stuff. And I ain't gonna say no names. Some schools are legit. Some schools aren't. You know what I mean? But when you get people that are really needing help, then you got to use the platform for what it's for. Not push the destruction forward, but push the truth forward. And so mine might come in a different package, but I got to say it the way I got to say it. And that's the language of the land. And brother, I am really trying to be instrumental like you and making sure that the culture don't die at the hands at these video game babies who just think that killing each other off is going to bring them likes.
Right.
That got to stop. The culture entails so much more than destruction. You understand what I'm saying? Destruction wove itself into the fabric of the culture. You got to unstitch that. You know, we need some songs that celebrate some.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what happened, but I hope y'all heard me.
Oh
yeah,
there you are.
Yeah, it went in and out, but we got it, man. Well, I just wanted to give you a shout, and I'll be watching this. I got to help my mom out. I got to do something real. But yo, I love you. Big Cass, is good seeing you lock in. Chuck, Jenny, C-Doc, of course, Flatline. And Flatline's gonna keep bringing you more stuff to play on my show and play on our shows and on the network, man. So stay in lock with the crew over there, especially Flatlock. Get them whatever joint you got to get right away, and so we go on it.
Yep.
I give it to Casper.
Oh yeah, bro. You know Big Cat's gonna take care. So Big Cat's is easy nighting it off.
Yes, sir. And thank you, Chuck. And I'm just passionate, bro. I love you. I'm just passionate. You know, I don't want $1 billion out of this. I just want the culture to be, you know what I'm saying, not in the hands of the wrong people.
Yo, man, you've already invested so much of yourself into it. It goes a long way, man, that you put in, man. You put a lot of insight in a lot of people, man. So we thankful for that. I'm gonna sign out for that. On the Echo 1-2. Salute. I'll catch y'all. I'm watching it from the other side.
All right, Mr. Chuck. Thank you, sir.
Peace.
Little drop by the hard rhymer.
Why would y'all do that to me and I'm drinking beer? You know Chuck D don't like beer. Chuck D ain't never drunk a beer. I've been doing Chuck D for damn near 40 years. He ain't never drunk a beer.
No.
You know Chuck D, I'm thirsty. Hey, Chuck D, bad at me, baby.
Hey, Chuck, I personally seen Chuck drink a beer.
I haven't, bro. And like 30-something years.
Let me explain. We was on tour. We was somewhere in Europe, and we was in the middle of a show, and a fan threw a full cup of beer, like a red Solo cup of beer, threw it on stage and smacked Chuck dead in the lips.
Oh man.
This shit smacked him in the lips, right? He was mid-verse. I think he was doing like Rebel Without a Pause or something like that. He finished the song, and then he cut the song. He cut it after the song was over, and he pointed at the guy. He said, "You motherfucker!" And I'm talking about when he pointed at this dude, the audience grabbed this dude up, and they was beating this dude's ass all the way to the stage. By the time he got to the stage, it wasn't nothing for us to do because they had already beat his ass. But I'm like, I was teasing Chuck like, you just had your first drink, homie.
Yeah.
That's crazy. You had your first drink, Chuck. If you listen to Chuck, you had your first drink that night overseas.
It wasn't intentional, but
I know. I swear I ain't never seen him drink nothing, bro. Never.
Nah, Chuck don't drink, don't smoke.
Nah, no, don't do none of that shit. Run the stage for 2 hours and won't leave me tired. I'm like, what the hell is wrong with you? What is you made of? What the fuck are you made of, dude? You know? This dude is just so strong, bro. And I mean, like, fortitude. A lot of people don't have mental fortitude, bro. A lot of people don't have mental discipline, bro. They just don't have it. So they'll let a lot of stuff go on in their life that don't need to go on and be wondering why they mad and stuff and wondering why they health and they heart be bad. I don't live like that. Even if I drink a Modelo, I mean, look, I'm going to tell you like this. Life is what it is for each individual. But be mad at you, y'all fine for what? Shit, y'all can't control my destiny unless I give it to you.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, Jay, let's talk about the new project, man.
Oops. He got stuff going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, J-Dee's Revenge, Volume 1, Success is My Revenge. That's out right now on all streaming platforms. And it's some dope stuff. I just shot a video just past Saturday. Me, Dyer Lansky, and Kurt Dog from Pyro Flow Music to the song Walk It All Off. We did that in North Hollywood, and I had to drive back home. The other joint I got out right now, 21 Angels, that's dedicated to the fallen loved ones that we lost in Uvalde, Texas. You know what I mean? The 19 children and the 2 teachers, that was 21 Angels. That's out. And I don't want to dime for that. I just want people to hear it. I just want to understand that the lip service is over with. We done with the lip service. Y'all just want to just keep lying to us for votes and get in a position to go ahead and line y'all pockets and y'all kids and grandkids' pockets. Y'all some greedy bastards. So I wanted to speak to that, and I did. And the cops who didn't go in there to protect the other kids but wanted to go protect theirs, you sworn to protect us, and our money paid you for that. You know what I'm saying? Our tax dollars pay you for that. And because I'm not a criminal anymore and I motherfucking paid my debt, motherfucker, you owe us.
Yeah.
You owe us. You need to resign, you piece of shit. And I'm gonna keep going. But my next other song is My City. And I'm about to shoot a video to that Saturday. That's out on all streaming platforms. And I've been going by the name J-Dee Lench Mob because J-Dee from the Lench Mob is how everybody identify me from. You know, and I love that. And the music is not just dark music. It's some stuff. And the volume 1 part of Success is My Revenge, where I have to tell the story of being in jail and what it felt like and what I was thinking about. And I did that in the EP. I don't want to spend a whole lot of time in there. Let's talk about what I'm about to do. And that's the things like 21 Angels in My City and J-Dee's Revenge Volume 2. The Blacklist is coming, and that's everybody. Me, Too Short, Ice Cube. I'm going to get Mac 10, Scarface. And I'm going to have one female on that whole EP. I'm trying to do the whole album, Volume 2, do 12 songs. But that's what I got out, y'all. And videos on YouTube at J-Dee Lench Mob. And I'm on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. And I appreciate all this plug that you just gave.
Oh, yeah, man. Of course.
Yeah. Shit.
Of course.
Yo, shit.
Casper, how did the label come about? Or well, not how did the label come about, because we talked about that before, but how did you guys hook up with J-Dee? How did that connection come through?
Well, basically, you know, 2020, I moved out from Chicago to Las Vegas. My son was a running back out here at UNLV. And so he talked me into coming out to Vegas. So I came on out, and Chill reached out to me and was like, "Yo, I'm in Vegas, man. You need to come by the crib." And I went by the crib and I sat down with him and talked. And he was like, "Yo, man," he said, "I need some of that PE discipline. I need that management, man." He said, "I know." He said, I used to watch y'all on the road. He said, "You and Mike and all y'all don't play, man." He was like, "So, I want you to come manage me." So I had kind of been like not doing nothing musically since maybe like 2015, 2016. So I kind of sat on it for a minute, and he invited me to the studio, and I went to the studio and I started hearing the makings of Elephant and some of the Osiris Project and some of the shit J-Dee was doing. I was up there. J-Dee was cutting the record. One night I went up there. And after I hear, that good music, when it touches your soul, you be like, "Yo, okay, I'm in. This is something I can work with." You know what I mean? So,
right.
He basically had the format, and, he just handed me the ball with it, man. And I just started trying to run with it. So I'm trying to score a couple of touchdowns before the game is over.
You were still writing him while you were away, Jay, right?
Yeah, I actually fell out of love with hip hop. I was so motherfucking mad when I used to call home and people would not allow me to record, and they wouldn't allow me to get some of these songs that I would write now. They were relevant. A lot of time went by where songs became irrelevant. So I sat on album after album after album and couldn't get it released. So I got pissed off. And I said, F the rap game. I don't want to touch that shit. So what I did, started writing urban novels. And I wrote one called He Loves Me Not that I got out on Amazon, been out for a while. And it did pretty well. And I started watching dudes in prison read more books. And I just saw this misrepresentation of the West in these books. So I was like, wow, this is just like music. You know what I mean? So I started to understand the publishing game a little better and a little different. But then transfer all of that to what Cass was saying. Getting out, I'm still capable of writing for a couple of hours at night before I lay down. So I'm working on more books. And then working with Chill understands my ear. Chill know what I want to sound like. I don't want to sound auto-tune. My voice is strong enough for you to listen.
Yeah.
So I don't want you to modify it and make me sound like somebody else that sound like somebody else. And then Cass was like, look, you need to do this. And so I listened to Cass. He's strong, Public Enemy, period. You know, just to kind of give y'all the context of it outside of us looking in it, is them some strong cats. And they don't just let anybody in that circle. So if they branch away from 5, 10, or 15 years, more than likely, everybody's welcome to come back if they ain't burned the brothers. You know what I mean? So Cass knew how to go get shows booked. He knew how to go talk to certain promoters. He knew how to go make promoters deal with him as a manager. You know what I'm saying? And give up half that bread up front. So I jumped on that. I'm like, look, bro, let me talk to you on the side over here if it's okay. Shit, and if it's okay, man, what you can't do for chill or won't do for chill, or do for chill and can do for chill, see if you can do that for me too. I'll pay the same. You know what I'm saying? And if it get bigger, the bag get bigger. I'm not greedy. 20% out of 100, bro. You get 4 out of 5. Shit, you big greedy.
Yep. Flatline, did you have any other questions?
I was just kind of curious because you got a call from QD3. Are you going to do any joints with QD3?
Hey, I swear to you, as the Heavenly Father's my witness, Saturday night about 1:45 in the morning, that brother sent me like 100 beats. 100 beats. I told my wife, I said, babe, I ain't gonna have no storage on my iPad in the morning. It's the first thing I thought about. It's not, hey, I got files from Death Row Part 1, Death Row Part 2. I got shit that was for Nipsey. I got shit, bro. And I told QD3 this morning I got a song. I wrote a hit record. I wrote a song called A Long Talk with Hustle to a beat that he made for Nipsey.
Wow.
And when you hear it, you're going to be like, oh my goodness, I'd love to come back and talk to y'all about that album. This album going to be a trip. Watch. This album going to be a trip. The Blacklist going to be a trip because you know how everybody hit a Blacklist? They can't work no more? And they can't do nothing no more? They just, they ousted. They all Hollywood pariahs, industry pariahs. Well, this Blacklist right here, it's going to be everybody come on and be a grown man on this one. Be a grown woman on this one. So I'm only letting one woman on this album. So she gotta be dope.
Yo-Yo?
She gotta be dope. If she's not dope, I'm waiting until I find one.
It's gotta be Yo-Yo. Yo-Yo?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm at the move so y'all can know I ain't froze.
Oh, there you go.
You stuck in the Matrix.
Yeah.
Stuck in the Matrix. Yeah, I'm a red pill.
So was it Yo-Yo?
Nah, it can't be Yo-Yo. Yo-Yo don't really want to rap like that right now. You know,
Lady of Rage?
You know who I really want? This is who I really, really want. And this is the honest to God truth. I want to go find Nikki D.
Yeah.
Oh.
That did Gangster Bitch.
Word.
Remember her?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all remember her?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know who I thought you was gonna say?
Who?
Boss.
Boss.
You know Boss.
I wish I could go get Shell, you know, but nah, Nikki D. Nikki D been quiet. And she one of them sisters that everybody don't speak on. You know, and she hard as hell, y'all. She hard as hell. You know, she hard as hell. And if you listen to Nikki D, Daddy's little girl, she talking some shit on there, bro.
Yeah.
I know Nikki.
They don't even know about her, bro. They don't even know about her. You know what I mean? So the sad shit is that hip hop has been buried under a generation that really don't care about it. So what I'm trying to do is unearth people to see that these people existed before y'all came. Where you think these bras came from? Where you think these little sisters that call themselves WAPs came from? Now I want to go back to the era where we would talk about how wet it was, and if you got to do this to me to get this, if you got to give me this to get that. I don't want to deal with that no more.
Well,
I don't want to deal with materialism.
I think a lot of that too comes from the terminology that we choose to use in the culture. Like instead of calling older hip hop old school, that sound kind of like derogatory. So it should be classic hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So when we say old school, or when somebody call you a old head. You know what I'm saying? Old school is not the term we should use for classic hip hop. So it gives a negative vibe.
Yeah.
Well, can I say something really quick? Classic, contemporary, or old school. If you play my city, I excuse me, Jennifer Jenny, I shit on any youngster right now with them lyrics.
I feel you.
With them lyrics. And the style and the speed and the tempo and the track. You know what I mean? So I'm not
But
gonna
sometimes you just gotta meet people where they at.
Yeah.
I'm an old school rapper, bro, and I don't play by the rules.
No, you a classic rapper.
I'll be contemporary, classic, you know. I really would. I would push classic hip hop because it sounds like an old thing. But old school mean that, you know, what's up, OG? I'm a G in this shit. But I can elevate my game to what these youngsters is doing, and I ain't finna mumble to you. You gonna hear what I'm saying? You know, my city talk like that, and I let them know. I mean, a sideshow, the whole thing. The females, the logos, the icons, the landmarks, and then flip it with the tongue. Where, you know what? Come on, man, y'all better try to leave me alone. You know what I mean? Because they not really writing. They got a hook. They got a hook that's a song, and a verse that's the hook.
Yeah,
that's true.
You sing that shit 3 times with one hook, and your shit done in 2 minutes and 18 seconds.
Yeah.
You know, shit is fast right now. So I'm gonna be honest with you. If I'm gonna do something in 2 verses, you're gonna learn something in 2 verses or hear something, some kind of technique, some style that pushes the culture further. You know what I'm saying? I'm about the culture. I'm about like the old school getting recognized. Look at how Ice-T and MCA just performed a couple of weeks ago in the Valley.
Yeah, incredible.
They tore that thing up. They tore that thing. That thing got big street reviews. I'm talking about big street reviews. And that's what you want. This is what it was designed for. Now, you can have your business structure set up to go ahead and receive what you need, but let the culture be at the bottom, bro. Remember when Latifah did UNITY? Who you calling the bitch?
Yep.
You know, bro, I'm ready for that again.
Yeah.
I'm ready for that again. Like some aggressive, like females on the mic, bro, talking that kind of talk. Empowerment. You know what I'm saying? Not getting $1 billion off, you know, degradation, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'm old school. Maybe I'm gonna kill myself by doing this. You know
Nah, man.
You just grown.
Yeah.
Yeah, sexy. I'm grown and sexy though. Nigga, throw
That's
that
right.
in. I'm grown and sexy. Throw that in.
I'll let your wife tell you you're sexy.
Yeah.
She just said it behind you then. She just said it right behind you. She just said it right behind you just now. I'm like more like Bernie Mac. You know what I'm saying? I ain't scared of none of you. I love you, Cass.
I love you back, bro.
Well, Jay, you are welcome to come back anytime. We want to have you back when you drop the next project.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Yeah.
We'll talk some more.
Thank you, y'all. Thank you.
Thank you, man.
I'm gonna say, hey, C-Doc. First of all, congratulations on the show.
Thank you.
Congratulations for being tied in with such a good cast and supporting cast, bro. Jenny's the bomb. Jenny fuck around and school me on some shit in the first 2 minutes of the show before it started. I'm like, oh.
Yep.
I know I'm not gonna get to talk about what I want to talk about now, but I'm telling you, it's so much I want to dig up with y'all.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. It's so much. You know.
Hey, she was throwing up them dubs.
Cass, thank you for introducing me to them thoroughly, and thank you for letting me, you know, dive bomb and the chill shit that day. But
that was amazing.
Yeah, that was so dope.
This man right here who said that he appreciated me being honest, and that kind of touched you, bro. I'm glad you noticed that. I didn't think nobody noticed that. That's big with me.
Yeah.
That's really big with me. You know, Chuck, I love you, bro. I can't wait to really just sit down and get Chuckified with you.
All right. No, I
There you
appreciate
go.
you, man.
Yeah, what you drink? You drink smoothies? You like an energy drink with what? A smoothie? What you want?
Who, me?
Yeah, my daughter get these bomb ass little tropical smoothies from Tropical Cafe. It's mango mash with like an energy boost and some fat burner. I take that shit every day.
Ooh,
See, Doc,
fat
you got
burger.
that sippy cup.
Yeah, it ain't no sippy cup. It's that
Oh,
big. That cup out that big. That cup like 22 ounces. I guarantee you it'll get you all the way to lunch. For $11, shit, I'll go. I'll sip it. Salute.
$11.
Hey, Flatline, I love you, bro. I'm gonna send something to you, but I'm not gonna send something to you just to play it, bro. I'm not really no dude to try to jump on somebody's platform because it's big. I'm an organic kind of cat, bro. If I can help in a way, I will. If y'all can help in a way, please do. You know,
Man, I'm just happy to support, and I'm really just on a personal note, happy to see you doing so well and coming back so strong with like serious substance in your music.
Yeah.
So, man, I'm here for it all. I'm here to support all of it. So, yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, y'all.
Thank you, Jay.
I'm blue collar rapping right now. That's my whole thing. That's what I'm pushing. I'm blue collar rapping. I learned 3 trades in prison that's gonna pay me for the rest of my life. But I'm probably gonna have a broken back and won't have no eyes from welding sparks. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta try this shit. One more time. Shit.
Yeah.
You're
doing it well.
Yep. You're a hip hop god, sir.
Yep.
Thank you, bro.
We don't
So-
throw that term around loosely.
Don't get
Okay,
mad
so
if you see
J-Dee.
shit on my face. Yes, ma'am.
I'm going down to Crenshaw to get some fat burger
Oh shit.
for both of y'all, and I'm on my way to Vegas.
Hey,
All right.
you know what's behind? You know what's behind Crenshaw and Fat Burger? Me and Ice-T shooting dice in '84 when he had that perm and that red leather and that red Porsche and Darlene with me inside. He lived at K-Day back then, Jenny. I used to shoot dice with Ice-T back then.
Yes,
I ain't lying. I sent something to him on his page and told him, you talking about passing by Fat Burgers on your way down Crenshaw. You ain't supposed to know that. Ain't nobody look at you and know you know that.
But I used to be there all the time.
You gotta be. People that know about Los Angeles don't know about what you just said.
Right. You went to Fat Burger when it was right on the median.
Right there at the median.
Yep, and then you went over to Lemert Park.
Yes. Yes.
With the double drive-through.
I'm not playing.
Hell no. The parking lot will hold 10 cars. After that, you got to park on Lemert on the back street. Parking lot hold 10 cars. It sit right in the fucking median where it splits.
Yep.
Right where she said it sit. It sit right there. And
Yep.
it's a dice game in the back with Ice-T there.
Yeah.
I'm not lying to y'all. Y'all think of ask Ice-T if you ever have him on. He gonna say, I don't know why y'all was talking to that dude. why y'all listening to J-Dee? But yeah, he had that red Porsche. He had his ponytail, perm in the ponytail, and he had that red leather on, and he was respected. And
Darlene
shoot $100 and bet you $100 that he hit. If I'm lying, I'll die today. I bullshit you not. Excuse me for cussing.
Nope. That's all right.
See, Big Casper, I come by this honestly.
There you go. Right there. There you go. Y'all got that?
Man.
Screenshot.
Damn it.
Screenshot. Yep.
I was born on the west side of Chicago.
Well, what's that, like 31st and Racine somewhere?
No, Cook County Hospital.
Cook County Hospital.
Thanksgiving Day, 1971.
Damn, Kaz, me and you about the same birthday, dog. I was December 30th, 71.
Yeah, y'all real.
Happy 50th.
Yeah, man. Big 5-0, man.
Just
Chuck knew
getting
me when my
started.
goatee wouldn't even touch. That's what's called. Chuck knew me when the goatee didn't touch. It wasn't nothing great. It wasn't even all the way black. The middle was missing. Looked like the Cheeto cheese dude. The Cheeto dude.
I might got you beat. I got with Public Enemy. I was 16.
Wow.
Like El Guapo. Well, I love y'all, man. Thank you for everything, man. I hope the door is open because the door is open over here, man.
Always.
From
Always.
Seattle to the hot ass bakery in Las Vegas, all the way to Los Angeles, and wherever all y'all at right now, I salute y'all.
Thank you, Jay.
All right.
Thanks, Jay. Thanks, Kaz.
Appreciate you, bro.
All right, y'all.
All right, thanks, Kaz. Thanks for coming through, man.
Yeah.
It's all good, man. Thanks for having us on.
Yep, anytime. Thank you, bro.
Appreciate y'all.
Yeah,
Y'all keep up
appreciate
the
you
good
too.
work.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
And if I can help y'all with anything else, let me know.
Yes, sir. We'll be in touch.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks.
Peace out, y'all.
Peace.
Damn.
I mean,
I know, dude. I'm over here tripping.
I know, right? Wow.
J-Dee.
J-Dee.
J-Dee doesn't like this album.
Yeah, what the fuck?
But that's super cool though. Like he shared that, you know.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Ah, hey, man.
But if Cube's like, look, you can come along for the ride, but I'm gonna need you to do this political joint. You do the political joint.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I love the record.
Me too.
It's just
Dude, it's
one of my favorites.
favorite records.
Yeah, it's just it is. Shout out to my cousin Dels, who he got his, he went to like one of the whitest high schools in Youngstown, Ohio, and they used to bump Gorillas in the Mist before their basketball games.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there you
No,
go.
What shirt are you wearing?
Weird.
Flatline.
Who?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got the iced tea joint on, don't you? Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
That's what I did tonight.
Yeah, you're a West Coast dude too, Flatline.
I am.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're gonna have to get Ice T on now to corroborate that dice game story.
There you go, Jen.
JOJ, get on the case.
Yep.
SVU that shit. Let's go.
Gotta make that call.
SVU, that shit.
Or what's his name? He's not on here tonight.
Who?
That was on SVU.
Jason Catalano.
Jason Catalano. We'll have to get him to hook us up.
Yep. He always runs into iced tea in random places.
Right.
Where do you two get your Lench Mob shirts?
I ordered these joints on, I don't know, like Etsy or something. They're not the highest quality. Like there's not like an official Lench Mob.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Wow.
Yeah. This
Yeah.
is the only time
it
I wear
works.
this shirt.
Yeah, it works just fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anybody that knows. That's what's up.
Yeah. Yep.
On the other hand,
Yag Fu Front.
Yeah.
anybody who wants a Fisto shirt, they're coming out. There's going to be a link on my Instagram page.
Oh, is there?
Instagram page.
And they're gonna go fast because they always do.
I'll tell you what. Yag Fu knows how to sell some fucking shirts, bro.
Hey, the Busted Loop shirt came out. How many times did it come out? Twice, and it was gone in a day.
I had to get mine on the third try, and only because Damage gave me a heads up before he put it on sale. So there you go.
So
I get a lot of compliments on that shirt.
I get Busted Loop shirt.
Yeah.
And you know what this shirt does, C-Doc?
Glows in the dark.
Thank you very much. Yes, it does.
So are the ones that they make available to the public, are they going to glow in the dark as well?
Yep, they are.
Oh, okay. All right. Didn't
They
know if we had
sure
to go out.
are.
Didn't know if we had to go out like some suckers. You know.
No, but you know what? Where did it get sent? Somebody was rocking a really old shirt, Yag Fu shirt the other day that I got sent a picture of because it was kind of nutty.
Oh, word.
So like one of Damage's personal shirts that somebody just.
Nope. All right.
Was it a Yag Fu shirt from back in the MySpace days?
It was a Yag Fu shirt from back.
Oh.
And where did it go? Because it says something crazy, and I don't even remember what it was.
It says Yag Foul Foul, y'all.
Yeah, Yag Foul Foul. Shut up.
Wow.
Speaking of which, Yag Foul Foul will be on.
Yeah.
In their entirety.
Did we nail that down? Or are we still waiting?
No, we don't know which time, but one of these times. I don't know what happened to the shirt.
Next week, I just remember the Flatline. I got to send you the link. But next week we have DJ Too Tough.
Look at Flatline. Flatline's ready to pass out.
Whose new album Behold the Detonator drops Friday on Spit Slam Records.
It does? How did I not know this?
And because I'm totally slacking. Actually, no, I'm still setting it up.
Uh-huh.
So,
maybe it will, maybe it won't.
Yeah, no, it'll be out Friday. It's just we were waiting on some artwork finalities for the CD and whatnot, and
cool. That's great.
Just got it signed off today, so I'm working on getting everything up and
nice.
up and up.
But
yeah,
Can you quickly get it up for us?
Yes.
Okay.
what is this comment?
Nick,
They're just making sure you didn't have a stroke.
yeah,
No,
Nick's looking out for you.
Why would I be having some kind of a stroke?
we don't know.
What's going on?
Because you can't find your Yag Fu shirt.
I can't. I don't know what happened to it. It's really weird.
I didn't have the heart to tell J-Dee that your West Coast was actually just your rheumatoid arthritis acting up.
You know what? As is this.
All right.
That was nice that you. It was nice that you froze like that too. You're like, and then like, yeah.
So
Well played.
We got to make sure that the guests.
There's something in my eye.
Yeah.
So yes, thank you everyone for putting up with the sound issues that have become a staple of our show. No, actually, we've done pretty well lately. So
I was going to say we were on a roll there for a while.
yeah, yep, we were doing pretty well. But yeah, next week, DJ Too Tough from Tough Crew. He's got a crazy story, and then the week after that is
saying.
Yeah, we don't know yet. Okay, right.
Then we're not saying in any way it's going to be a surprise.
Yeah, but we got some more fantastic guests coming up. And
Kanye, what? I can't believe you let Kanye on here.
No.
Paris.
Well, we could get Paris. We could reach out to Paris. Mm-hmm. I just won't. We can talk to Paris.
He won't be here that day.
No,
kind of like when Eminem comes on.
I'll be there.
I'm really sick, you guys.
If Eminem comes on, I'll just ask him, like, bro, can you make a good record, please?
Here you go. Yag Fu front. Freaking all the stunts, stepping with the loot and hitting the blunts.
Nice. That's a shirt to have.
Oh, wow.
Is what that shirt says.
Huh.
That's what's up. What did you say, Flatline?
I couldn't even say it with a straight face. I still can't. Did you order Eminem's greatest hits? His new one that he has coming out, where he's like on the and like a pinball machine or something, and it's very strange. It's all very weird.
Hits.
Well, he has another one.
Okay.
Yeah.
New track.
With I don't know.
So it's got like what, 3 songs on it?
Wow.
I gotta pull this onto this.
I can't.
I don't know. Was he?
Flatline's like, I'm so embarrassed. I don't know.
Was Paris on Alex Jones?
See, I wouldn't.
Am I on live right now?
What's happening?
I don't know. Mars got her camera pointed at me. I don't know what's going on.
Did I just black out?
No.
Oh, all right.
Did you?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Are you having some kind of a stroke?
I'm fine.
Seems to be going around tonight.
Ross from Spit seems to be very concerned.
Yeah.
But regardless, we got some great guests coming up, gang.
It's been loads of fun.
It has. That was dope. That was so dope. And even though J-Dee doesn't like his album, well, no, that it's dope. It was also dope that he has come to respect it because he did say that.
Yes, he did say that. Yeah,
and he should, because it's an amazing record. And yeah.
Not where he wanted to go at the time.
Yes,
Correct.
but glad he went there.
Yeah.
There you go. Gave up his chicken to get it from the guy in prison.
Sure did.
That says a lot.
It does.
That's crazy.
Police in your dick.
What?
J-Dee's gaffing.
Police eat a dick straight up.
Man.
Wow. Right.
I had no idea. Now that he says, look, I had no idea that was Chuck laughing in the background, but now that he says that, that totally makes sense.
Yeah, I need to go back and listen to that.
Yep.
I mean,
That totally fucking makes sense.
yeah.
So there you go. I always wondered who that was too. So there we go.
Now you know.
Yep. You learned something new on It's C-Doc again.
Always a rainbow at the end. It's incredible.
Right?
There's
The
always
more
a
you know.
moment. Yeah,
Always.
there it is.
Always a happy
It's
ending.
Tuesday night. It's C-Doc again.
That's right. There you go. All right. Well, I'm going to throw on some music.
Do
Since
it.
M-Rock's not here.
We miss you, M-Rock.
And we'll take us out, and we will see everybody next week.
And here we go with the first one, J-Dee. Buck the devil, buck the devil, buck the devil, boom. Give the nigga room. Must be a full moon. Here comes the tune. Pull the spot by your head, zoom, zoom, zoom. A to the K, to the 4, to the 7. Little devils don't go to heaven. Last night, Shady living at the record shop. Most of them drop when my 9 went bam. See the fucking rock with the flat top standing over niggas' face down on the black top. That shit's gotta stop. So I kick the hip hop, pop that devil in his ass and make him flip flop. Flip flop back with a tough back. Now his name is Stucky Mac. Trying to fuck up like in fact I got the 411 so you can buy a gun. Lench Mob's got the devil on the run down with Jinx, son. And we bring fun to all 8 short dog got the motherfucking gauges. Shooting through yellow pages.
Flatline coming through with the problem.
Yep.
But no, I don't think so. Shorty join the nation, and he don't trick no more. Show him how to eat the lip and how to beat the shit out of a devil. See a brother, here's the greet to give. Assalamu alaikum, shake him, and why he can't fake him. And if they try, FOI will break him. Well, alaikum salam, and Ice Cube got the motherfucking bar.
There you go.
Laugh.
It's C-Doc again.